Hello everyone, Turner Burner here with another video for you guys. First off, I want to say thank you so much for 500 subscribers. Yesterday morning, I woke up to 500 subscribers, and I took some time to celebrate. And I'm very, very excited to see where the channel keeps going from here. It's very, very humbling to know that you guys take the time to watch even a minute of some of my videos and subscribe to this channel and choose this channel for Gears 5 PVE videos, whether it's Horde or Escape or discussion videos like this one's going to be. I just appreciate you guys taking the time to give me your attention for a short period of time during the day. So humbling, and I'm very, very appreciative for that. So thank you so much. And also I want to mention is what I'm going to add, not add, but with I want to mention Twitch as well, because with Twitch I have 65 followers. And one thing I'm going to start doing with Twitch is basically it'll be a way for you to ask me questions about the game while I'm playing. What I used to do for Twitch is just have it record gameplay, but I wouldn't interact with people in the chat. That's not going to happen anymore. With Twitch, I am going to interact with people who talk to me, so it's going to be a way for you to, if you didn't ask a question on YouTube or you don't want to wait for a response, if you ask it on the Twitch chat, I'll be able to respond to you virtually immediately because my phone will be right next to me. So just keep that in mind. I'm trying to also, I have goals for Twitch as well. So if any of you, interested in watching live gameplay or asking me questions live, you guys have the option to do that as well. So, but also, I want to get into different topics about, the new operation and different goals I have for the channel. So the new operation, some things, and honestly, because I'm in a good mood, because I just hit 500 subscribers, and I'm still kind of happy about that and reflective. Most of this review on Gears 5 Operation 5 is going to be positive. So if you're looking for something other than that, you're probably going to want to turn off this video because it's going to be mostly positive things that I like about the operation. I like some of the new cards they added. I like the fact that different hives are being featured, things of that nature. One thing I want to mention as well is the fact that I used to be when I first heard about the class decoupling, where any character can have any ability, it bothered me because I knew it would take some time getting used to. I knew that I felt like the characters themselves would lose their identity. And I don't want to say, in hindsight, if I feel right or wrong about that right now, but what I'm trying to get at is, based off of my solo run videos, you can kind of see how I feel about the whole class decoupling. I actually enjoy it because it allows me to play characters that have no abilities in Horde or Escape. There are times where I revert back to, one of my favorite Horde classes, Demolitions. So I like being JD most of the time for those Horde games, typically. There's some rare occasions where I'll change to Anya, but the fact that I can, have the same class while being a different character, it kind of gives you the illusion that you're doing something different between Horde and Escape, gameplay. So because you have the ability to do that, because if you look on my solo run content, you'll see an anchor gameplay with Mac. You'll see an anchor gameplay with Anya. You'll see a demolitions gameplay with JD, and then Anya demolitions, and then you see Benjamin demolitions. It could become stale if I only had JD for all those demolitions class gameplay. So to keep that in mind is why I like the class decoupling overall. It gives me the ability to, play characters such as Ty, Anthony Carmine, Benjamin Carmine, Gary Carmine. I'll never play Cosmonaut. Men, I really enjoyed playing on the Surge yesterday. So I just unlocked Hollow Storm Ty. So these are characters I liked from older gears that, they don't have abilities. It'd be cool if they did, but they don't. So I'm able to play them. So ultimately, I know I was critical of it, and I thought it was a negative overall, but I think it's mostly a positive in hindsight. So I figure I give you, updated information because I was kind of like, I thought it was, I actually told you guys I wouldn't play with people who who would just play whatever character with ever ability. And then one of my first videos, solo runs, in this operation was Dizzy Anchor on Onslaught as opposed to doing Mac, because it was Mac's original class. But I like the changes for the most part. I believe, as far as the classes are concerned, I pretty much like the changes they made to all of them. Even a lot of people say like some of the characters got nerfed, and I think that's for the most part the wrong assessment. Infiltrator did not get nerfed. You just have to play differently. I go over that in another video. Demolitions did not get nerfed. His passive ability is just too powerful for me to consider the fact that he got nerfed, and the fact that he gets extra grenades. And again, I go over that in another video. So pretty much every character got, I would say, buffed in some way. I think Cole's original class got nerfed a little bit, but he's still really good. So every class right now, I would say, is playable. I can't speak for the promotional characters because I don't play them, but every other class is playable on a master level depending on the context of what the map is. And then also there's Horde dailies that allows you to get more cards for, I only play Master, but you can play Inconceivable to get more cards, for your characters or more XP. Same thing for Escape. There's daily and featured hives that every single day you can get bonus cards for what you do. And then for every hive, you're also able to improve your time if you wanted to. The team I roll with hasn't done anything for the link yet, so we're not in the top, 5. But if we want to, we can probably do that. But if you look at all the times, you can put yourself, you can improve your time across any map as well. But that's besides the point. People who do timed runs probably already know this, but all hives are available for score runs right now. If you do a score run and you want to improve your time on any hive, you can do that. But that's up to you. And again, there's not like rewards behind it. But if you are competitive or want to improve your time, you did an older operation when you didn't know anything, that could be useful. But ultimately, the daily and feature hives allows you to get more coins, more experience, more cards for characters, and then also Horde. There's unique modifiers that I think are pretty cool at times. So, like for instance, they've done this one before, but if you look right here, you could take a screenshot or pause the video, and you can see how these modifiers are different from other Horde matches. But ultimately, having daily challenges for Horde and Escape is actually pretty brilliant. Whoever thought of that, I think is pretty smart because it allows people to play older maps for Escape since they're not releasing new maps, and it allows people to play Horde on a more interesting level if they do Horde all the time anyway. So I think that's pretty cool overall. So for the most part, the class decoupling, the featured Escape hives, and daily challenges for Horde and Escape, I think they're overall good ideas. So I think for the most part, I really don't have any complaints as far as that's concerned. There's game mechanics where, flashbang's not working, triple combo's not working. I could go into, but and it sucks that they are still in the game. But ultimately, as far as some of the stuff they have added, I think I see them as mostly positive. You would think that someone like me who likes to play Escape would be annoyed or bored because they're not releasing any new hives, but I just like Escape. So I think it's just the fact that there are already 32 hives, and I don't even play all of them like that. I guess for me, as of right now, they don't necessarily have to be new. But I do understand why people would want them to always be new. But I just enjoy Escape almost in general. Period. So, but yeah, what they've done with PVE, I think, is with the class decoupling, the daily challenges and weekly challenges is a good idea overall, and I think they executed pretty well, in my opinion. Let me know if you think something different, obviously. So another thing I want to mention is it's kind of a side thing, and I won't touch on it very long, but there's another game, and I've mentioned in other videos, and I've kind of not really committed to it as much as I wanted to, but I'm gonna start doing that. So if you see another game on here or other games on here, because I'm trying to get more diverse, which is a challenge for me in and of itself because I kind of like doing the things this exact same way all the time. But I think I should get more diverse and not be in only a Gears 5 channel or a Gears 5 PVE channel. I think it's time for me to branch out more. But if you see another game on here, I'm not saying you absolutely have to view it, but if you can like the video and then just move on with your day, just click the like button and move on, that would actually help me immensely and accelerate my progress in that game that I'm also passionate about. You've probably seen sporadically Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and the reason you've seen it sporadically is because of the fact that first of all, the game is extremely hard for me. And because I play Gears and I like doing well at Gears, I don't really give the time investment that probably deserves. So my goal was to start getting 2 or 3 uploads a week for that game. So I probably have to schedule myself out to play that game because in general, when it comes down to just human nature, if you will, just doing the thing that's easy or second nature is the thing you want to gravitate towards. It's easy to do. For me, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, when I go on it, it is so hard to do, at least by myself, that sometimes I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to just put in Gears and do a solo run because it's easy. But ultimately, I do need to strive. I need to keep pushing myself to the next challenge. I'm not going to have it dominate the channel, but I would like it to be more diverse, if you will. Different games I do try. So, but that's my side note. So in general, I want to say that if you see another game, I just ask you to hit the like button and move on. That's it. So I hope you guys can and have time to do that for me. I'd be appreciated. So did I touch on it? No. So there's 2 more things with Gears I want to mention is. In this operation, I want to hit 100 solo runs. That's kind of a goal I'm just setting out to myself. So I have 26 more in 13 weeks. So I don't actually have to do that many per week. So that's kind of cool. I was actually looking at a few of my older ones and realizing that there's some stuff I don't do conceptually anymore. So I'm glad I've developed better as a player since 5 or 6 months ago when I started solo runs. And all that to say is if you have a question on how you can solo run a map or which character to pick, if you want to start getting better in that direction as well, I'm definitely going to give you advice because that always excites me when I know people are going to try to solo run a map on Master. It's basically the hardest thing you can do on a PvE level as far as this game provides. So if you want that help, just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But ultimately, I don't need to do that many to achieve my 100 goals, so that's kind of cool. But and to segue into the next thing is custom maps. This will be the last thing I talk about in this video. If you have a custom map and you want it to be featured on this channel, I want you to either respond to another custom map video in the comment section, or you can just respond to this video in the comment section. That is a way you can get it featured on this channel. So with custom maps in general, they are typically really hard to do. So I'd be surprised if I decided to solo run any of them. But I do think it's I do think overall that people's hard work should be appreciated. I'm not entirely sure what the coalition will do in the future for people who created maps, but what I can do is give you a feature. Like if you're a subscriber that wants your map featured on his channel, I can do that for you. That's not like a chore for me. I like Escape, so. So yeah, you can as long as you, well, not as long as, but it would be nice if you can tell me in advance, like the characters, the weapons, how many acts, how much time it's going to take. That would be nice if you could tell me that. That way, because basically right off the bat with these custom maps, I immediately started on Master and I just guess what characters make sense. So, and there's other custom maps that I don't feature on this channel. Just because I'm only going to feature the ones who ask me directly. So if that makes sense, because I want to, I don't want to necessarily feature the popular ones that everyone already knows about. I want to feature the ones that maybe only have 10 views to help you guys out to, increase your view total, and so people can because it probably took you hours to do the escape hive. So the least I can do is feature on this channel, and hopefully that means something to you, to see your channel and your hive destroyed by me and 2 other people. But that's pretty much it, guys. So if you let me know what you think as far as the new operation. And once again, thank you so much for 500 subscribers. If you have any advice on what I can do going forward, outside of the things I've already discussed, I'm always appreciative of constructive criticism. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next video. And you guys have a good one. Peace.